Hello, y'all. Today is Thursday, December 23rd, 2021 at 10:30 a.m. exact. So, yesterday morning after the job non-interview, I went and I was able to take a nap from about 9:45 all the way until almost 2 o'clock. So I guess I was able to catch up on some sleep there. But then this morning, I tried to go to bed at like 11:45 last night, and then couldn't get to sleep until I guess after 2 o'clock in the morning. And I woke up a few times since then, but I was able to sleep until just after 10 o'clock. So I had me some oatmeal it was like some oatmeal with flax seeds in it. And I got 2 more packs left, and then I'll be done ran out. I got some, and I ran out of the cereal yesterday. And so I had some oatmeal with flax seeds, and I added some peanut butter and coconut oil, like 1 tablespoon of peanut butter and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and it makes it super creamy and yummy, very good. And I had already had a little bit of cane sugar in it. I mean the oatmeal and a little sea salt. So I guess I know I was really tired yesterday, and I'm like yesterday after the nap I felt a nice bit of refreshed but still a little tired. But this morning I woke up mostly refreshed, but could use just maybe like in 30 minutes or an hour more of sleep. But I guess I'm uppity up for the day. And I think today's supposed to be the last cold day, and then tomorrow is supposed to warm up back to what it's been like in the 70s. And then for Christmas it's supposed to be, and throughout next week it's supposed to be back warmer again, like in the 70s during the day and about the 50s or 60s at night. So this morning when I woke up, it was like at least 2 gnats this morning, 2 or 3 gnats this morning. But wow, yesterday morning it was horrible. So with the weather being super cold, like in the 40s, and me having a heater on, I think the heat makes them disappear. But then when it's all nice and beautiful, like in the 70s and stuff, it's like it's like a doggone World War III with those bastards. You know. So with the job that I tried to get yesterday with the non-interview, I heard some scary stuff about how you gotta work consistently so many hours, and that you don't really get a break, and that you don't get to use that worries me though, that you supposedly don't get the chance to use the bathroom, and some people have to pee in bottles without I heard some people had to pee in bottles, um and I heard that you don't even really get to have a break or lunchtime or nothing like that. You got to just keep on making. I don't want to give too much detail away because of the perps, but I'm glad I was able to sleep much better last night. And so this morning with my dream before I woke up, I think it was another dream manipulation kind of in my dream. And that crazy, dirty demon Alex Dupree was criminally, illegally, and undeservingly in my dream. So that's how I know it was dream manipulation. It's like he wanted to make sure he existed in my dream. You hear that? noise, that's boom car noise. That loud bass, that's boom car noise. Um, so look up boom car noise. And a lot of targeted individuals are victims of that too. And I heard that I heard recently somebody had lost their lives over loud music within the past few weeks, maybe the past week ago. I saw a YouTube video suggestion about how somebody got killed over loud music, or these people who think they're gangsters act like they delusionally believe that they're hardcore gangsters and thugs, and blasting loud music alone does not make you a real gangster. But they got so many fake wannabes who can never be a real authentic thug. So you can never be a real thug. So in a dream, shut up. Whoever that is right in front of my front door talking. But Alex had he was in my dream, and in the dream I confronted him to his face about being a pedo and a pedophile, and then I don't remember what else events occurred in a dream, but also in a dream I confronted the former foster mom, Adrian Felder, who they call Ann. I confronted her directly to her face and questioned, "Hey, why did you get me put in a gang stalking program?" In a dream, she just looked at me and didn't say nothing. And she's like supposedly 4'11" in height, but in a dream, I think she was like really tall in a dream, like 5'8" or 5'9" in a dream, though it was weird. But in a dream, if I would have confronted her about something like that face to face in real life, she would have been like, cut her eyes and be like, "What are you talking about? Start your shit, you hear? Start your shit, you hear? Now I done got you to put I done got you put on a gang stalking list. What kind of bullshit is that?" And then she be like, "Keep on talking about that gang stalking bullshit you hear? And watch, they gonna lock your ass up in a mental institution. Keep on your hair. Keep on talking about you a targeted individual. Keep on your hair. Keep on your hair." Yeah. So or she would play psych games and I'm a targeted individual, and they put me on a gang stalking terrorist watch list. Or she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got you put on a terrorist watch list. Oh yeah," like, cause I'd be like, and then a narcissistic abuser who would be filming it, like, well, if this was back in the 90s, she would have used a tape recorder, but nowadays she would pretend to play side games and pretend to play innocent and be quiet, and film me, like, after she done got me all riled up. She would play innocent and play innocent on camera, and she probably would be film me and then show it to the fake social workers or something like that, or film me, my quote unquote behavior, when it's actually she didn't. Of course she's not gonna film what she did to rile me up and make me mad in the first place. She'll wait till after I get angry and riled up to start filming me, and then go show the fake social workers or something. So but as I said, it could have been someone else who put me on the gang stalking list, but I really believe it was her, because she was the only one. After we turned 18, she still sought control over us, and still like 19, 20, 21, and 22 years old, she's still trying to control how I dress and wear my hair. I couldn't date anybody. That kind of control. It's like, as I said, she was her own cult leader and she had us in her own small little cult. And the way she treated us, minus the sexual abuse, But the way she treated us with that many restrictions and everything reminded me so much of the way described that R. Kelly treat, not the extreme, but in a lot of ways, the way R. Kelly treated those girls, and the way that Chris Stokes treated those boys, with the control and restrictions and stuff like that, it was so similar. It was so similar. And so I mean, it's been hinted to me that the foster mom was considered our handler, and that's why she sought to keep control of us after we turned 18. Because any other foster child, they get out of foster care and they can go and live their normal lives. And they can get a job, drive a car. And I've seen people more, if you want to call me retarded, I've seen more people, quote unquote, retarded than me. And I don't want to use that word retarded, but that I get called retarded, but I'm just saying that they're considered more mentally disabled, in some cases physically disabled, than me. And they can be considered disabled and they graduated from high school with a special ed certificate. By no fault, they're disabled by no fault of their own, really, But me graduating from high school with honors and having a bachelor's degree that I could have performed better and done much more successful if they had not sabotaged and hindered me. I nearly didn't even get to graduate from college. But I graduated from high school with a regular diploma plus with honors. And on my target, the main Targeted by the Psych World channel, one of the thumbnails on my pictures of me exposing my gang stalking or whatever, more like the online gang stalking, you can see the picture of me having on a drape of the honor stole, but I did not know that the National Honor Society was considered Masonic. I didn't know that either. I didn't know that. When I was in the National Honor Society in both junior high and high school, but I didn't know that it was Masonic. That it had Masonic origin or whatever. But I was still a kid, I didn't know no better, and but I'm not initiated into Freemasonry or anything like that, So also I did not know that Taekwondo was considered New Age and occultic as well, and they put us into Taekwondo when we were little kids, and we thought we liked it, but at the same time, I didn't like being punished and abused for no reason. And that was a cult in itself. And that's another video right there for me to talk about Taekwondo. And they will force us. Imagine forcing a 7-year-old child to do 200 knuckle push-ups as a punishment. A 7-year-old child doing push-ups, forced to do 200 knuckles, 200 push-ups on her knuckles as a form of punishment. So it's like, that's another video, but I'm on my phone right now. I didn't feel like opening up and loading up my laptop or whatever, so I'm on my phone right now. So I'm undecided of what I'm gonna do for the day, but I'm just comfortable right at the moment. And so I'm gonna go for the moment, and if I got some other stuff on my mind later on, I'll talk to y'all about it, maybe on my laptop. But I hate using up so much space on here, so now I'm at the point that my 35 gigabytes of fast phone data is expired, so now I have much slower speed, slower than dial-up. So now it's funny because now the motel Wi-Fi now works faster and better than the motel Wi-Fi works faster and better than than my current speed, phone data speed. So I'll see y'all later.